Can I see myself? Yeah. Change the camera. Up. Okay, so welcome everybody. Today we're gonna talk about digestive systems issues. So welcome everyone in the core mind body experience, and I will be talking today about digestive issues like GERD, is the gastroesophageal reflux disease. It could be heartburn, indigestions, constipations, diarrhea if somebody has to go to the toilet many times, bloating, swollen tummy, cramping, gas, and ABS. So we're gonna talking about digestive issues. So my name is Joseph. I am nutritional clinical therapist. I'm certified gluten-free practitioner, and I'm therapist of mind, body medicine based in Dublin, beside Dublin Airport, but I also do regular treatment session in the West Cork. So every one of us has experience with some digestive system issue, small or larger. Discomfort after eating, we can have the reflux, heartburn, runny stools, passing smelly wind, or difficult to pass stool. So I really want to just go and kind of break down and focus what's the functions of the digestive systems, and we go from upper digestive system to lower digestive system. So let's start with the upper digestive system. The food is start to break down in our mouth. So when we look on our food, our saliva start to get the producing in our mouth, and then by chewing our food well, mixing with our saliva, we are starting pre-digesting food in our mouth. So after pre-digesting food is continued into the stomach. So it's really important is to chewing well our food. It's called mindfulness eating. Then from our mouth, when we chew well and mix with the saliva, the food is going to the stomach. So in the stomach, we need the digestive enzymes and hydrochloric acid for smooth process. So muscles of our stomach mix the food with the digestive juices and mix it together. Our pancreas make the digestive juices that has the enzymes. They break down carbohydrates, fats, and protein. So stomach is large muscles who is mixing and breaking all food in the mushy substances called the chyme. From stomach, its food is going to duodenum, and duodenum, which is the beginning of the small intestine, where we need the good pH and digestive juices to release vitamins, minerals, trace elements from the food we were just eating. So again, from the stomach, it's going to the duodenum, which is the beginning of the small intestine, where we need the good pH and the digestive juices to release vitamins, minerals, trace elements, and basically all nutrients what we need for our body to be basically have energy and digest the food well. Today we are going to talk about digesting issues, so I keep in the topic. So mouth, there is going to the stomach, and from the stomach is going to duodenum, and after small intestine, food is traveling to the large intestine. The purpose of the large intestine is to absorb water and salt from the material that has not been digested as the food, and to get rid of any waste product left over. So everything in the large intestine is taking in to our bloodstream with the salt and all the nutrients and the water, and the waste material is going out from our body. So let's start with the upper digestive system issues, such as reflux, could be belching, could be heartburn, and could be anything here, discomfort in this upper digestive tract. Could be a few different reasons there. So first can be lack of digestive enzymes. So the first is lack of digestive enzymes. Then can be Helicobacter pylori. Helicobacter pylori. After in the stomach is trigger food. Trigger food can be spices. Spices can be like these spices, chili. is getting this discomfort and heartburn. Can be oily food, even oily food like from vegetable oils where we use for the cooking. The other time can be chocolate. Every time when we eat the chili, something spicy food, when we eat the oily food, when we eat the chocolate, we are getting this reflux, acid reflux, this feeling, acid feeling. Chocolate, I was saying about chocolate, but now it's coffee. All right? Even kind of the coffee is any types of the coffee. But even the cappuccino, latte, or this type of the coffee are the problems here in the stomach. From the vegetables is tomato. Tomato is acid. So even the cherry tomato can have the trouble for our reflux, for the discomfort, for the GERD. And then from tomato can be ketchup. Some people they can be okay with the raw tomato, but not with the cooked tomato or with the ketchup. So we are all unique, we are different, but tomato is a huge issue as well. Onion, all right, raw onion, raw onion or cooked onion. So this food is causing the problem for us. Okay, so we have spices, we have chocolates, we have the oily food, we have alcohol. Alcohol is causing these problems as well. So, tomato, onion. Sometimes, for few people, is garlic. Even garlic make the issues. Not, I didn't kind of find out with my clients, but many people, they were complaining about when they are eating garlic, they feel this discomfort on the upper digestive systems. Helicobacter pylori. And now I want to talk about digestive enzymes. So what are digestive enzymes? Digestive enzymes help us break down the food we eat into the molecules, into the trace element that can be absorbed and used by our body. So we get digestive enzymes in two ways. So our body produces some digestive enzymes on its own in the saliva. So in your mouth, yeah. So we break down pre-digestive food in our mouth. So that's why we need to chew well and mix with the saliva. Then we are getting digestive enzyme mostly from pancreas, but also from liver, gallbladder, and on the lining in the intestine. And also, we also can get from naturally occurring digestive enzymes in many food. So we are getting digestive enzymes from the food. Pineapple, bromelain is there. Could be bitter food, salads, and I will mention a few there. So three primary digestive enzymes types are protease, lipase, and amylase. Protease, lipase, amylase. As you see, English is not my first language, so some of the words is difficult for me to, for pronunciations. Even I live in Ireland for 14 years. So protease break down the protein. Lipase break down fats. Amylase break down starch. But there are many types of the enzymes, and could be including brush border enzymes, which are the lining of the small intestine, and they include lactase, which break down milk, sugar, lactose. So, lactase from the milk breaks down milk, sugar, lactose, and the sugars for break down sucrose. So that's why we have a different digestive enzymes, what we can get in the supplements form, and or pancreatic digestive enzymes. So, naturopath or nutritional therapist skills, he can help you and recommend you with the digestive enzymes specifically designed for you. Common reason for inadequate digestive enzymes are stress. Stress is huge killing, okay? So we have, for example, I have the exams, so I can feel the tide here. So our digestive enzymes is not really released. Then I might go for interview for the work. So the digestive enzymes and all the digestive tract is not really working well. So it's stress. Then we have the genetic predispositions, common with the lactose intolerance. So could be my parents, my great-parents, anybody in my family could have the digestive issues, and I have the genetic predispositions from it. Crohn's disease. Crohn's disease is when somebody has diarrhea and then have to go too many times to the toilet. And here I can mention with diarrhea and Crohn's disease is not only food to trigger and digestive enzyme and hydrochloric acid and everything what I'm mentioning, but it's also emotional stress, mental and emotional stress. Today I will keep in the topic and I will be talking only about nutrition. So we have a Crohn's disease. We could have the pancreatic issues, also cystic fibrosis, especially in the women, leaky gut. All the healthy gurus, they are talking about leaky gut these days. And of course, SIBO, when we have some bacteria in our digestive systems. So when we are lacking enzymes, you might also notice not only reflux and upper digestive issues, but also gas, pass wind, or bloating. Our belly is kind of swollen. And then I'm afraid to eat something because I would feel the discomfort in my belly. Dyspepsia. Dyspepsia is basically when you feel bad when you eat. Right? And then I start to have the fear for what I'm eating. We could have even dull hair, skin, or nails. Fatigue. Undigested food in stool. Constipations. Diarrhea. Food intolerances. That's all cause for our digestive enzymes. But for corrections, we need good source of enzyme, especially pancreas enzymes, supplements, or bitter food. Herbs before meal. Natural digestive enzymes include pineapple, papayas, mangoes, honey even from local beekeeper, bananas, avocados, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, miso, kiwi fruit, and ginger. So I'm going to repeat again, which are the natural, what you can get there from the food straight away when you are eating. So the digestive enzymes, without supplementing, you are getting from pineapple. There is the bromelain, very good enzymes, papayas, mangoes, bananas, avocados, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, miso, even in the miso soup, even the cooked or raw, kiwi fruit, and ginger. After digestive enzymes, we have very important hydrochloric acid. Okay? Hydrochloric acid is in our stomach. It's basically stomach acid. It's called hydrochloric acid, stomach acid, which is killing pathogens. And the pathogens, like parasites, could be bacteria from the food what we eat. So all the viruses, anything where we are unwashed the food, inside not really properly cooked food, we could get the bacteria. Let's say salmonella, and hydrochloric acid is the stomach acid, will kill these pathogens. So, doctors usually prescribe anti-reflux medications without checking even the hydrochloric acid. They just prescribe you, here you go, to take it. Alright, you have the reflux, you don't feel well here, alright, so here's the tablet. And then you go again to the doctor and say, oh, but I feel still discomfort. Oh, I give you stronger. Or I change antacid medication for Gaviscon or Renin. So they just presume that with the reflux, GERD, or any heartburn, the hydrochloric acid is always high, which many times opposite is true, is low. What happened? What happened when people are taking anti-reflux? They are taking themselves or prescribed by the doctor. So antacid medications. So yes, they have the less reflux because they are anti-reflux medications, but the discomfort from the food, we are getting the undigested food, and we can get the pathogens into the lower digestive system. So when all hydrochloric acid from stomach move to upper into the sphincter, rest of the stomach are missing inadequate hydrochloric acid because all the acid is in the part of the stomach. So I want you to visualize the stomach again. So stomach is like two sphincter here, all right? And then all the acidity is going here on the top of the stomach, and we might feel this discomfort, reflux, okay, the feel of the vomiting. So all the acid is here, and it's causing inflammation, that's the problems, but the rest of the stomach, we don't have any hydrochloric acid left. So, okay, but how ordinary person can check to find out on correct hydrochloric acid? So on the correct hydrochloric acid, I am recommending betaine hydrochloric acid with pepsin. Lambert is very good products, and I can see HCl is hydrochloric acid, and I'm recommending hydrochloric acid with the pepsin, and pepsin is enzymes who breaks down proteins in food. So very important is the range hydrochloric acid I recommend over 320 milligrams, and the pepsin is enough, the 5 milligrams. Usually it's very good combinations. And I'm going to explain a little bit more, that you know how to check your hydrochloric acid without go to therapist. You can do on your own. So, take 1 tablet with the main meal. So I'm taking 1 tablet with meal in the small tablets before main meal, and I'm swallow. If I feel any acidity, straight away, if I feel discomfort, if I feel the fire here in the stomach, so I'm not taking any. And I know there I have enough stomach acid. So I don't have to take any. But if it's nothing, it's just I'm eating and I didn't get any discomfort, any fire in your stomach. So the next day with the meal, I am taking 2. Okay? And then third day, I'm taking 3. And then I'm taking 4. And I'm even taking 5. And okay, and where is the end? The end is when I'm taking, let's say 5, and I feel this fire here, and I feel a little bit of discomfort. So my body and my stomach is telling me, oh, okay, you just put the higher dosage like you should. So my body is telling me, all right, so you have a very low stomach acid in your stomach, but because you took some supplement hydrochloric stomach acid, so now we have too much. So what are we going to do? We just take 1 less. So I have a 4. So next day when I'm eating the meal, before meal I am eating the 4. And this can take you 7, 10, 20 days, 30 days, we are all different. And when I feel this discomfort or fire again, I just reuse 1 again. And I'm taking 3 before main meal. And I'm going to keep going until I feel another discomfort. Now I have a 2. I feel another fire, and I have 1. And after, I don't have to take any medications because my stomach is prepared. Alright? We should have the own digestives, hydrochloric acid, which we don't have to supplement it anymore because our body used to get. And we will find out the belching, all the reflux and all the acidity feeling is gone. Just with hydrochloric acid with the pepsin. Okay, but when I'm taking this hydrochloric acid and I really feel the fire, I really feel the reflux, and I said, oh my God, I take too much. Okay, I can too much these things. So what should I do? So instead of panicking, I take the soda bread or soda bicarbonate with just 1 teaspoon with the water and just follow. So what the soda bicarbonate makes is neutralize the stomach. So I feel okay. So even when first time I start with the high dosage, I always can reduce or can neutralize my stomach with the soda bicarbonate. Where we are. So we are an upper digestive system still. So again, the stomach is naturally produce hydrochloric acid to keep its content acidic. This is important for effective digestions by enzymes and for killing pathogenic bacteria present in the food. However, as we age, as we're getting older, so we produce less acid, and this supplement can be helpful. My recommended book is called Why Stomach Acid is Good for You. So the book is Why Stomach Acid is Good for You, and is written by Dr. Jonathan Wright. He's a MD doctor. Okay, so from upper digestive issues, we gonna move down. So for regular bowel movements is not constipations, diarrhea, just healthy colon. We need 6 things. All right. So we need water. We need good bacteria, which are probiotics. We need prebiotics. We need good pH in the colon, and we need remove triggers food. So again, we need water, we need fiber, we need good bacteria, which are probiotics, we need prebiotics, we need pH in the colons, and we need remove triggers food. So I will start with the water. Why would we need the water? We are talking about digestive issues here. Water, we need in digestive system for saliva. Otherwise, we would have the dry mouth. So then we need for the digestive juices. I'm just getting they want to see is hydrochloric acid and is betaine HCl, Lambert. So, any questions you have during this talk, so I can answer you privately, or I can answer here on the chat. Alright, so where we are. So we have a water. Water we need for our blood, for our lymphatic systems, but because we are talking about digestive issues here, so we need get for our saliva, for digestive issues, for good peristalsis, for good movement. So we need to move. Water is moving all the food which we were eating down to our digestive systems. Then we need the fiber. Fiber could be insoluble or soluble for good peristaltic movement. Fiber is also good for the bacteria. Fiber can be, for example, like I have the psyllium. Yeah? Psyllium looks like it's also called Indian fiber, which is, I'll show you how it looks like. If I can open. So the psyllium is basically this kind of the powder, alright? It's not even powder, it's not with the seeds. And psyllium, when we are putting in our breakfast or into the water, when we need the water, we just put the teaspoons into the glass of water, and when we swallow, so what the fiber do in our body is basically make the bulk and make the help the move all the stools through the digestive tract. So we have the water, we have the fiber, which is insoluble and soluble. Then we have a probiotics. Probiotics is good bacteria, which are important for fighting bad bacteria. So we need good bacteria fighting for bad bacteria. Pathogens in the colon. You can use the probiotic from the supplement or natural probiotics such as sauerkraut, kefir, kimchi, or pickled food. So I'm always, the medicine is your health and health is your medicine, and your pharmacy should be first in the kitchen. So my always recommendation is go to food, close to nature as possible. The best is fermented food for our probiotics. So we have the sauerkraut, kefir, kimchi, or pickled food. Just to mention few. Our probiotics need prebiotics. So prebiotics feeding good bacteria probiotics. Okay, we have a probiotics, we have the water, we have the fiber, now we need prebiotics. And prebiotics is basically all green vegetables. It's like all green vegetables, like spinach, let's say, but also powder like spirulina, chlorella, wheatgrass powder, or inulin. So our good bacteria needs to eat something, and that's our prebiotic. So again, prebiotics for feeding good bacteria are all green vegetables, anything green vegetables, spirulina, chlorella, wheatgrass powder, inulin, and so on. The another things is the fifth is regular pH, and regular pH, we have a different pH in our stomach, which is acid, than in our duodenum, in small intestine, and the large intestine. So regulation of pH we need by removing but acid food, but a trigger food, and adding alkaline food. Alkaline food could be like apple cider vinegar before food, or hot water with the lemon and with juice. And the last one is removing triggers food. Which food is causing me the harm for my digestive issues? Could be upper digestive issues or lower digestive issues. So how to find triggers food or what caused the digestive issues? I give you more options here. So how I am going to find the triggers food, which food caused me the constipations or diarrhea or reflux, how I can find. So I can do the test. I can do the food intolerance test. Food intolerant test. I can order myself, you can use the nutritionist, or you can do yourself, and it's basically by prick, by blood, you will send to the, and they will give you the result and find out your food intolerance. It's also, you can do the food allergen test. The another one is stool test. And stool test is checking for pathogens, like parasites, yeast, and then you can find the ratio of good and bad bacteria and pH also from your stool. So usually I'm recommending my clients, and I'm saying from England, from Ireland to Germany, and it's really simple. It's nothing scary. It's just continue take from your stool in 3 days, store in the fridge. Everything is stored and written clearly how you can collect it, the sample from the stools, and then you will get the really good report, even with the nutritional recommendations and what you should do with this. So, okay, so you can do all this test, or you can monitoring yourself. It doesn't cost anything. So what you need is the pen and paper. So you keep diary for yourself, and you writing down your digestive difficulties or your bowel movement. So I am writing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm keeping my diary for 1 to 3 months and writing down which food I am eating, and then how I feel. But I can write down how many bowel movements I have. Recently I have the clients, and I was asking, how's your bowel movement? And she said, fine. I said, okay, how's your fine bowel movement looks like? And she said, yeah, so I go every day. I don't have any problem with this. When we start to write down the diary, we find out that every 4 days she didn't go to the toilet. Every 4 days. So in her mind, she's doing regular bowel movement, but in reality, every 4 days, and imagine every 4 days, you have a 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. So in 30 days, you have 1 week's gone. So in another language, she's going to the toilet 3 weeks every day, and 1 week's none. None. So in regular medical doctors, he will say, oh, that's grand, nothing too scary, nothing to worry about. In a naturopath or the therapist who really cares, and he knows that we are eating the food and we need to expel the food as well. So in the healthy person, 2 or 3 times he should have the bowel, or she should have the bowel movement a day, 2 or 3 times, healthy stools. And how to check the stools is called Bristol stool chart, and you can go on the Google and find the Bristol stool chart, and you can educate yourself something about Bristol's, your own stool. Alright, so we have all this test, then you can check yourself or you can seek professionals' help, like a nutritional therapist, naturopath, or kinesiology. Kinesiologists or body talk practitioners, we will find out which food is good for you and which is bad for you. And you will just, when you get used this information, you just can confirm if it's really this food for you bad or not. Okay, so when you think, let's say that your digestive issues are causing milk or dairy products, you kind of know because after the milk or dairy products, you don't feel well, or you have a bloating, or you have diarrhea, or you have constipation, you have reflux, and any kind of these digestive issues. So I will remove the milk and all the dairy products for 10 days. So I'm removing all the culprits, all the triggers foods, what I think is bad for me, for 10 days. 100%. And when I'm removing 11, 12, 13, so 3 days in a row, I am eating dairy and the dairy product as much as I like. And after another 3 days, I'm gonna monitoring myself. Do I have a constipation? Do I have a diarrhea? Do I have my headaches bad? Have my fatigue? Do I don't feel well in myself? And then I know, yes, I can confirm myself the milk and dairy products is causing the harm for my digestive systems. Okay? So, this triggers food we need to remove for 1 to 3 months. Or for some people forever. Why would you eat the food which causes inflammations and the trouble? Why would you eat this food? Do you like yourself or not? So this is really important. So some people, they just have the break from this food for 1 to 3 months. Some people for 6. We are all unique and individual. And then they slowly start to implementing into your diet, into your lifestyle. But some people, they can say bye to dairy products. So, conclusions. Therapeutic advice for healthy digestive tract. So, I'm going to recap for all what I was talking about. I'm going straight to the point. So we do mindful eating. We need mindful eating. So I'm sitting when I'm eating. I'm not rushing. I am not jumping. I do not rush. I chewing well. Mindful eating. If you experience reflux, heartburn, or GERD, check your hydrochloric stomach acid. And I told you about the supplement, hydrochloric acid supplement. So we need to mindful eating, chewing well. Then we can check our hydrochloric acid. We are removing triggers food. Triggers food is alcohol, chocolate, any chocolate, dairy. For some people, even dark chocolate is causing the problems. Spicy food. Usually it's chili, but if you find any kind of the spicy food, remove. Oily food, cooked with oily food, alright? Even sunflower oils is for somebody causing the reflux. Tomato, any type of the tomato, but could be even cherry, is causing the problems. Ketchup, products from tomatoes. Chili con carne, alright? So you see now we have a chili con carne. That can cause the problem. Chili is the spiciness. The tomato is there and could be oil there because lots of people, they put the fat there. So we are removing all this food which is causing the problems. Or even onion. So I'm not going to eat onion for a while if I know that it's causing me problems. So we can do the test for food intolerance. We do test for food allergies. We do test for stool test or Helicobacter pylori test. I had many clients with the hydrochloric pylori. It's difficult to treat, but all of them, the eradicated Helicobacter pylori or Helicobacter pylori have different names with the right approach and with the good bitter herbs. So make sure you know 6 things which makes our digestive systems healthy and smooth. We need water, plenty of hydratations for our saliva, for our digestive juices, for peristaltic, for the moving the food. We need fiber. So we have a water, we need fiber. Fiber can be insoluble or soluble. Flaxseed is very good. You can melt the flaxseed, linseed, or we can have the flaxseed like the wall seeds. The best is, for example, put the flaxseed into the water and drink before you go to the bed. Put into the breakfast. Don't worry about the flaxseed. Another fiber is the psyllium. Psyllium we are already mentioned. You can put in your breakfast, in your food. I was making the potato dumplings and then potato food, and I put the psyllium there to just get the nutrients for my clients. Okay, so then we need prebiotics. Prebiotics we can get them from the food. For anything greens is prebiotics. We can buy supplements like prebiotics, or we can get from the food, like I mentioned, the pineapple, and so on. pH. For the right pH, we need remove acidity and put alkaline, and remove all the triggers food which is causing the problems. The another option is seek for professionals' help. Naturopath, nutrition therapist, or even kinesiologist, good therapist. Go to Nutrition Therapist of Ireland, NTOI.ie, and then you can choose man or woman, which one you are you feeling. Check his testimonials. Talk to him. Ask how he can help you. I had the lady with 25 years of the gastrointestinal issues, and after few sessions, after 25 years of the reflux, and it's gone. But she did everything what I told her. All right, so we are removing these triggers and stabilizing your fuel delivery mechanisms can jumpstart your quality of life and heal your body from inside outside. So as you know, the digestive system is a huge topic. And I could go deeper and recommend you for another hour. And I can go break down every part of our body. But that's the simplicity. So if you have any questions, I'm glad to answer. Or you can contact me. My webpage is energywithnutrition.com. You can leave the comments here. You can contact me on Facebook or WhatsApp. Or ask any nutritionist. The digestive systems and issues, you don't have to have the problems. You can solve the problems right away. And usually it's just the change of the habits of your eating. And even if your family are eating the same, you can make the difference for yourself and for the family. Because if they see that you stop diarrhea, you stop constipations or acid reflux, and you will tell them your tricks, they will follow you. Okay, so that was my talk for Cork, Dublin, my body experience. And now is the lockdown, but after the lockdown I'll go straight away to West Cork. I'm doing treating and healing at the Skibbereen. I'm also doing healing in Slovakia because I have lots of clients within in the clinic in the person. So if you feel this talk benefit for you, fantastic. Share with the friends. And if you have any medical conditions and you are looking for the heal from inside outside, could be mental, emotional, digestive issues, nutritionals or chemical, contact me or any therapist and go from there. Thank you everyone for watching and listening. And I wish you the rest of the Sundays. And there is the many good talks on the Cork Dumpling My Body experience. So just watch it out. And this video will be recorded so you can watch anytime soon. So again, thank you. My name is Joseph and have a good Sunday.